Faith over fears is the substance of survival. Even the words of Martin Luther King let us know this.
Stand up against the forces of evil. You will be persecuted for righteousness' sake. The words of the spiritual, you will be rebuked and scorned. You will be talked about, you will be lied on, you will be persecuted in many ways. You will be thrown again, maybe into narrow and frustrating jail cells. I can't promise you that you can avoid
With that being said, you guys, this weekend I saw the movie Judas the Black Messiah, which reflected our lives as a targeted individual. And the reason why I say it reflects us, because when you become a target, you live in the world surrounded by a lot of Judases. Okay? This movie is about a man who was offered a plea deal by the FBI to gather information on the head chairman, Fred Hampton, of the Black Panther Party in order to take them down from conducting any actions to help to help liberate any African Americans. The Black Panther Party was an African American revolutionary party, which was founded by two college students, Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton. So look those people up on your own terms to gather your information of whether you think it was a good cause or a bad cause. But however, the Black Panther Party was portrayed as a terrorist group to conduct evil actions against our country. However, in my eyes, it was there to protect the community against hate crimes, even against their own community of gang violence. That's why it was founded, and they also help single mothers in their community. That's the side that I was taught. Like I said, always gather your own information. But back to the movie. The movie shows us the inside stories of how the FBI will use a person of its own race, in this case, to infiltrate as being a part of in order to tear down this whole community that the Black Panther Party was trying to create. Okay? And with that idea of putting ourselves in comparison to the movie, I feel we have had betrayal happen to us a lot because someone is trying to stop our progress, to stop our development, to stop us from setting our goals. And probably everyone that's a target have already experienced betrayal and cannot comprehend why. You simply can't get over the fact that the person that betrayed you probably came from a loved one before it came from an outsider, and that hurts, right? Unfortunately, many of us don't even know who our Judases is yet, but we will soon find out. But those of you that are like me, that has found out that yo Judas is your own loved one, that will hurt you to the core internally, where it will feel like you got tackled in a game of football and it knocked the wind out of you and knocked you off your feet. Put you into a dark room of isolation, a dark room of hate, a dark room of anger, a dark room of not wanting to trust or like people again. And all those emotions was emotions I felt when I found out, like, oh my God, this person could be helping whoever it is targeting me know my every move, because I would have a family member that I'm talking about that is my Judas call me, ask me what time I'm going to work, be at my house before I get off work, say, where you at? I'm at your house. And I'd be like, why are you just showing up at my house waiting for me? Okay. They was doing stuff like that. Call me on my lunch break to make sure I was there. And I thought this was just a overprotective family member. But no, I come to find out, like, you're doing it too many times. And when we go to family gatherings, this person always made sure they will watch until I leave, excuse me, because it was a time I went to a family member's home because it was a graduation party and I was with my mom. This person was sitting in their car acting like they was like looking for something in their car, digging in their trunk, walking around their car, you guys. And then as soon as got ready in the car to start my engine and leave, all of a sudden they found what they was looking for and they're getting ready to leave as well. So we portray we're on our path to leaving. My mom realized she forgot her purse. Okay, mind you, the same person, the relative that was leaving when I was leaving, I felt that was waiting for us to leave, following us to leave. Okay, why all of a sudden you want to leave behind me and start your car, hit the corner, hit the corner. Okay, so my mom forgets her purse, so we have to turn around. Okay, so we turn around, you guys, to go back to get my mom's purse. All of a sudden, the person that was looking for what they looking for, following we leave, they pulled over and act like they were so concerned of why we had to turn around and called my mom and said, "What happened? Why did you guys stop?" I'm looking like, why are they so invested in us? That's so weird. Mom said, "Oh, girl, I forgot my purse," because she don't know nothing's going on. I'm peeping game because I prayed for God to show me who my enemies were, even the ones I love. Because I always had that gut feeling that that person was against me, but I had no proof. Just like you might be in that situation, you have no proof. It's just a gut feeling. But when that happened, and I said, "Oh my God, that person really is watching me. Like, that's weird." Literally called my mom and said, "Okay, well, call me when you guys get ready to leave." And I'm looking at myself like, why do they want to call? They're calling my mom, not me. At this time, we're still cool. This person doesn't know that I'm against them or that I don't like them, that I don't know anything that's going on because I'm playing stupid but not being stupid. Okay. So then all of a sudden, my mom's like, "Okay, girl, I'll call you when I get my purse." I can't believe I forgot my purse. All, long story short. So my mom gets her purse. We get in our car, and we see this same person at like the gas station on the corner that's by the freeway that we have to get by the freeway. I get on the freeway. Okay, we get probably 20 minutes from our location. This person calls again. "Did you guys make it home yet?" And I'm thinking like they're too invested. And then all of a sudden, at every family gathering that I would go to, this same person would use whoever's in my vehicle to call to see where we at, but acting like it's out of love and concern. Say my mom wasn't with me, but I'm with my sister. This person will call my sister. "Hey, just see if you guys made it home. Yeah, it's traffic on the freeway." Then my sister will be like, "No, we stopped at our cousin's house to get something to eat." "Oh, you guys did? What cousin?" Like, you can hear them asking questions based off the answers that are being given. So with that being said, I had to live that and that broke me down. I want to tell you some tips that helped me because I truly feel that everybody has to be betrayed in order to grow. Jesus knew, Yeshua knew that he was about to be betrayed. Why? Because he has to teach us that even though he was betrayed, it didn't stop him from doing what he had to do. Okay, he led by example. You know how people say you got to teach but you got to lead by an example. He led by example because he knew that we was going to be in a world where we will be betrayed, so he had to put it in the Bible to teach us you will be betrayed, but you can't let that knock you out your boots. Keep going, strap your boots up and move further, because everything has a purpose. I think once you be betrayed, it sets purpose in your life, so that for some of us, it will help you be stronger. It will help you be more empowered. It will teach you how to look at life different so this won't happen again. It will teach you how to give off attention in the right direction and when not to give anything attention. It will push you to be more spiritually connected to yourself in a higher power. It will teach you how to control your anger, how to overpower your anger, and how to avoid retaliation because you are a bigger person. Revenge is never the right way. Let God handle it because he will handle it. Have you noticed anybody that came against you, something happens to him, if God lets you hear about it? But he does take care of it. Okay? So never let your emotions make you make the wrong decisions, because when you in a state of mind of anger, it clouds your mindset to make the right decisions. It clouds your mindset to be able to judge things the way it should be in order to fix it. Yes, it hurts, but you got to free yourself from that hurt and get up, wipe the tears, and move forward, because the purpose of someone betraying you happens for a reason. And everybody has that own reason. And you might say, well, what if I die before that reason is even discovered? It still was a reason. For an example, when I look at the movie Black Messiah, he was betrayed by what we call a Judas. And that purpose was served even after his death. He may not live to see his purpose, but it taught us that we all have a Judas amongst us and that we got to have calculated moves and trust less, but maybe love more. You can love someone without trusting them because his love lives inside you. So when things happen to you, don't always look at it as a bad thing that knocked you down, that pushed you into a state where you feel like I'm never going to trust anybody. I hate people. Look at it as, God, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to show me? What should I learn from this? Okay. And if you are a person that beats yourself up when things happen to you got to be naturally unbothered. As you see my symbol here, what I mean by naturally unbothered is things can happen to you and you don't need no alcohol to help heal. You don't need no drugs to help heal. That you naturally know how to have self coping skills to help you overpower anything that has came to you. I mean, excuse me, that has hurt you. For an example, a naturally unbothered method would be, hmm, breathing in and out 10 times because your pot is about to boil over with anger. When I say your pot is about to boil over, your anger is like a boiling pot. It steams, it gets hot, it gets hotter, then all of a sudden it boils over. But you got to learn how to remove that pot off the burner before it boils over and creates a bigger mess. That's either breathing techniques, that's encouraging yourself by giving yourself words of encouragement by saying, I can do this. I don't care who's against me, long as God's before me. Writing down notes, writing a journal, writing down goals and setting your goals. That's naturally being unbothered. And we must live that path of naturally being unbothered. Every now and then, yes, you might need a little drink to woosah, but you need prayer over everything. That's why when I first started out, it says faith over fear, because when you have that faith, it's the things that kept these activists going. If you are a target individual and you speaking out against it, you are now considered an activist. And like the words of Martin Luther King, when you fight the forces of evil, you will be persecuted. And I learned I've been fighting the forces of evil for a long time. It could be a cause of my targeting, it could be a cause of your targeting. So be naturally unbothered. Watch the movie Messiah to gain insight, not to divide us, but to gain knowledge, okay?